The lumberjack and the smooth operator. There's Raven in her lovely yellow ensemble. Percy Pringle out in his outfit with the gold and black. Joe Ranelli stands by in the ring now to introduce this bout, which is for the World Tag Team Tournament.
This match, one fall, 15-minute time limit. Percy Pringle III present first, accompanied by the beautiful Raven. His tag team of Rick Rude from Minnesota, and his tag team partner, Joe LeDuc from Canada. And their opponents this evening from New Mexico, the Youngblood brothers, Mark and Chris Youngblood. Bronco Lubitsch, your referee.
All right, already tonight we've seen the Kevin Sullivan, Mark Lewin team advance to the second round. The second round of the finals. The finals, of course, being all of the action taking place here tonight. And now it's Chris and Mark Youngblood, and young and exciting tag team against Ravishing Rick Rude and Joe LeDuc, and they will provide rough opposition. Raven is in for this extravaganza at the Convention Center along with Percy Pringle. Cotton Bowl, Sunday, October the 12th at 5 o'clock. Tickets will be available at all Rainbow Ticketmaster outlets, and your wrestling ticket gets you onto the fairgrounds at no extra charge. There's Percy. Percy giving orders to Joe LeDuc. Joe is a little tough to get through to, it appears. Raven stepping through. A lot of emotion in the back tonight in the locker room areas, all 6 of them that we have here in this spacious building. A lot of emotion with this World Tag Team Tournament on the line, and then the World Heavyweight Championship, and then the big Brody Abdullah bout. You heard me mention Zulu. We'll be talking him a little later rather than just a moment ago. Ravishing Rick Rude on Mark Youngblood. Fans are voicing their disapproval. Raven and Percy cheer. Big headlock by the smooth operator in the ring. The tag is made for Chris Youngblood, who comes in. Leapfrog, and there is Brother Chris. On the other side of that leapfrog, he was there. He missed with that drop kick, though, as Rude was staggering backward over into the LeDuc corner as Percy complained. Chris Youngblood and Ravishing Rick Rude, the smooth operator and former world champion, might be again after tonight. That bout has not happened yet, of course. Going to be seeing a lot of Kerry Von Erich on tape. Some of his great matches coming up as Kerry continues to improve. We, of course, do not have a target date yet on when we'll get to see him again. But things are looking good, and we want to get Kerry going again, at least on tape. Chris Youngblood down in the midst of this double wrist lock by Ravishing Rick Rude. Big $10,000 challenge Friday night at the Sportatorium. That should be a great event between Sawyer and Chris Adams. World Tag Team Tournament excitement. If there's a time limit draw, both teams get disqualified. Youngblood, that is Mark, comes in leaping from the turnbuckle, goes across to pay LeDuc a greeting, and now Rick Rude gets things going again his way. There's a hit in the turnbuckle, and a tag for lumberjack Joe LeDuc. Joe LeDuc with a big right as Rude held on to Mark Youngblood. LeDuc with a knee. Looked like he was going to use his right hand, use the left knee instead. And Mark Youngblood is in trouble. LeDuc with a drive to the head. Now he's biting the eyebrow area of Mark Youngblood. LeDuc. This crafty star from Canada, brought in by Percy Pringle, gives way now to the smooth operator. Takes him over. 1, 2, and that's all. Percy Pringle very anxious about his team advancing on to the second round of this finals. He's here with Raven. There they are. Percy Pringle and Gary Hart getting into quite a rivalry these days. One that is going to be rough, I think, on whoever happens to finish second.
Come on, referee, ask him to give it up now. He said yes. He said yes.
Ronkonovich officiating. Percy saying that Mark Youngblood is given in, but we did not see that.
All you got to do is ask him now. Tag out, tag.
There in the corner, as you see, the same thing that Percy does as the camera tilts up. Now the wide shot allows us to see Joe LeDuc. Mark Youngblood fighting back. There's the drop kick that sends him back into the corner, but LeDuc charges back with a shoulder bud that takes Mark all the way across the ring. There, ravishing Rick Rude was there and ready with the tag. Rick Rude now back in on Mark Youngblood. We've seen action here ever since the beginning of the bout when brother Chris was in for about 70 or 80 seconds. Big clothesline coming from across the ring. Almost a flying clothesline by Rude. Rude with a tremendous elbow to the top of the head. He's got him pinned. It could be. No, just the count of 2 as a foot came across the rope. LeDuc raises that big lumberjack boot.
5 minutes, 5.
5 minutes. Here's the call by Joe Ranelli. Here, Percy and Raven. Here comes Rick Rude. Elbow to the back. Rick Rude is really wound up. This is a big night for him. Could come away with half of the World Tag Team Tournament title, as well as the World Heavyweight Championship if all goes his way. There's Percy very anxiously watching from behind that post. Raven wants the crowd to be quiet as many fans leap to their feet, chanting for Mark Youngblood to stay out of the Rick Rude sleeper. Youngblood knocking him off. And in the turnbuckle, tag is made. Lumberjack Joe LeDuc back in. LeDuc, an almost methodical individual in the ring. Rick Rude trying to interfere while Mark pushes LeDuc forward, trying to get the tag in with Chris. Again, Mark Youngblood trying to get that tag in on Chris, and LeDuc just won't let it happen. LeDuc pushes him all the way back over. A tag was made by Rick Rude. Now he's plowing that fist into the back of the head. By Mark Youngblood from the ropes. The tag is made with Chris, and here we go. The refreshed man is now legal. Chris turns and belts Rick Rude down. Here's LeDuc trying to interfere. Chris wanted to take care of both of them, but Rude coming from behind is able to get going again, and it's a toe-to-toe struggle. A big elbow by Rude. Comes down with a flying fist. 1, 2. LeDuc's got Mark, and there's 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, Brock.